In this video, I'm rolling with Anthony. Anthony is a talented purple belt at the school. If you watch my channel, I have 2 other rounds with him. One is with the gi, one is without. So we start off, I'm in butterfly guard. I catch a quick sweep, come up on top. Very basic. Now I'm on his butterfly guard. We're doing some wrist fighting. I'm pulling on his head. I'm testing his reactions. He's looking to control one of my arms and sweep me, which is the main thing people that play butterfly guard are looking for. So I'm looking to get off one of the hooks. I'm choosing a side. I'm trying to distract them with the wrist fighting. The real battle is getting off of those hooks. As you can see, I just kicked one out or off. Now I'm putting some pressure, trying to free that leg. Threatening a guillotine. Now I'm threatening a darce, which he has to respond to. It's a little bit more than a threat at this point. I should have took him over, but I prefer to switch to the guillotine there. Just judging on his head position. Here I'm looking to do that pull up into the neck guillotine. He's seen it before, so he's trying to sit out of it. I felt like I was losing the position, so I tried to circle to the back and he stopped me. Resetting in the middle. I'm trying to pass his butterfly guard on my knees because that's more of a challenge than if I were standing. And I'm working on that. Not to be on my knees specifically, but to pass from a lower position so it doesn't allow all the leg lock entries. Here I broke his posture enough to threaten the guillotine from a strange position. And now I have the chin strap. And I'm trying to switch to the darce. He sits out. I'm able to roll him over with the underhook. I have a knee on belly now. He hip bumped me off very well, and I went right to the rear naked choke. Even though I'm really not on his side, I was still able to sweep him with it. And that same sweep is available with the collar choke, and you've seen me do it, with the gi. So here he's actually, even though I'm on his side, you could see he's really suffering a little bit. He's trying to turn into me, that's his goal, and he's starting to. Good job for Anthony. Now he's turning it on a little bit. He's trying to shake me off. Pass my guard. I have a butterfly hook, De La Riva hook. I'm an open guard player. I really don't play anything specifically. It's really whatever I get. If he goes more on his knees, I'll play butterfly guard. If he stands up, I'll switch to De La Riva. He's figuring that out. He's looking for the double unders, but I immediately put my hooks in with my legs, so making the double unders impossible. There I made a little bit of space. He's trying to double unders again, but I already have one leg hooked. As you could see, I went right to the other, and now I'm looking for my butterfly sweep, and the round ends. Here we have a quick conversation because lately, me personally, I don't really like 4-minute rounds. I prefer 7-minute rounds at a minimum. So we're going to take off for a minute here and then continue into the next round. Having a little constructive conversation about the roll. Always respectful. but always honest. To me, honest is respectful. So I'm trying to catch my breath. He wears me out, Anthony. You know, I could try to go easy, but he's hard to keep up with. He's younger than me, and he's a little smaller than me, so it makes it, you know, it's a good match. So I have a little bit of weight on him. He has a little bit of youth on me. So now, what I love about an 8-minute round is in the later minutes, you start to really know each other's game, and then you see where things are going to go from there. In a 4-minute round, it's hard to really feel somebody out. It goes very quickly. Also, obviously, the longer rounds are better for cardio. So the first thing he should do is strip my hand off of his foot. One of the biggest mistakes he makes is he lets me continue to have that grip. It needs to be addressed immediately. See, right to that grip. I'm not saying it's easy to strip off, but it is if you're trying. All he's got to do is push my wrist down and kick his foot back. When you step in, you want to have some type of leg control. If you just step in and I grab your ankle, it's going to let me play all the games I want. Here he's trying to come around. He's trying to pin my leg down and pass. I got my foot on his hip. I'm looking for a sweep. Back to the foot control. At this point, I remember thinking, I'm starting to fade because his attacks are relentless. I have answers for them, but if he does too many in a row, it kind of wears me out. So here he was asking me about what would be a better way to pass the butterfly guard, and I said, you got to get my legs more on an angle. Don't let me keep my legs on the angle that I want. Push them to the side, make your own angle, and pass. Which he's trying to do right now. The real thing is he's got to use 2 arms on 1 leg. He gets involved in these hand battles, like I have this double wrist control now, so now I have my legs and double wrist control. If he would just free his hand from there and go to ankle knee with his grips, 2 on 1, it would really help him a lot. So here he's trying to pass, but I have his wrist, you know, I have his right wrist in my hand. He's got to free that before he tries a pass or to try to grab my head. There I just got a good butterfly sweep. All it takes is a second where I could control his arm. And I'm definitely sneakier with it than I used to be. I remember when I first started playing butterfly guard, I would just get passed constantly. It was the hardest guard to learn. I think beginners should start with closed guard. So here I'm trying to hollow my hips out and drag his leg past. See, I have both hands on his legs when I'm trying to pass his butterfly guard. Here I'm just resting. Oh, and that ends the round. Always a great round with Anthony. He's really one of my favorite partners to roll with. So if you want to support the channel, I have a new merchandise store. You could also buy me a coffee. Both links are in the description. And I really want to thank everybody for watching. You know, this channel's grown. I got 9,000 subscribers in the last month. So I really appreciate that. Or 8,000, I apologize. 8,000 subscribers. But please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you again.